Aries, hi my loves, and thanks for coming through. I am Star. Of course, this is the ascendstar Tarot, and this is going to be for all of my sun, moon, rising, Venus, Mercury, however it is that you resonate with Aries. This is going to be the reading for you. Keep in mind that time is fluid, so this could resonate anytime throughout this Virgo season. We know Virgo season is from the 23rd of August throughout the 22nd of September, right? So it could resonate anytime over that period or anytime we have this energetic lineup again, right? Aries, you got some good cards coming out here, right? If you've never been to this channel before, welcome, welcome, welcome. Definitely appreciate you coming through. If you don't know what your moon, rising, Venus, Mercury sign is, please reach out to me. Let's do a birth chart analysis. You definitely want to check out all your other signs while you are watching this, just to make sure, you know what I'm saying, like you're getting a clear picture, because you are not just your sun sign. Your sun sign is just a snippet of what it is that you have going on. First of all, you know, music is therapy, and music moves us all, right? And it's also a universal language, like tarot is. Do y'all hear this Mariah Carey emotion song that is playing here? Do you see all the emotions that is going on this board? That is just beautiful energy to have, right? So we are in Virgo season, right? And during this Virgo season, Aries, I just got to be honest with you. I feel like right now you are really just, you're out here and you are looking for love right now, right? So, all right, so Virgo season. It's so much going on with Virgo season right now. You know, this is a definitely feminine energy. You know, it's a earth energy as well. So it's like that grounding, reserved, practical type of energy that's going on. Very, very analytical right now. And this is a sign that actually seeks understanding, right? Like a Virgo wants to know, a Virgo wants to know what is going on, right? A Virgo likes to sit back and think about what's actually going on. So yeah, it's kind of like a good feeling to have. Like Mercury comes in like when it comes to Virgo, right? So Mercury and Mars, like together, this is like communication. You know, Virgo is giving us communication. It's like giving us technology. And it's also giving us, you know, that self-analytical type thing, like trusting our wisdom and like trusting our knowledge. And then you get the Mars of actual Aries, and that's that passion, that fire, you know, like the ability and like the want to move, right? And then like the overall energy for September is, once again, of course, you know, Virgo is here, so we're getting that analytical look within. Trust your intuition. Trust the processes that you have already been through, right? Because this is the closing of something, right? It's you finally coming to an understanding, recognizing your shadow self, recognizing the physical things that are actually holding you back. Like what, not only physical, but like what worldly things, like are you like addicted to, you know, like being in the spotlight, which you probably aren't, Aries, but I'm just saying, and you probably are at the same time. Like, is there like a drug addiction that you have? Are you like addicted to drama? Or like, are you like addicted to sex? Like, Aries are very, very sexual beings. Now, I'm going to tell you, like, sometimes Aquarius, you know, they get the whole, you know, you know, sometimes they can be whores. You know, they spread themselves thin. But not only is it Aquarius, it's also Aries. It can definitely be a Cancer. Little less Cancer. Cancer likes to give a lot, but they can sometimes get caught up in giving too much, right? So they can be a little whoresome themselves. And also Libras, because they're very indecisive. So you could be dealing actually with any one of those signs, but like, let's be honest, like, let's control the sexual urges that are actually within ourselves, right? And not only that, you know, being able to commit to love. Like, is this something that we really want to do? Like, is love the choice that we're making? What's stopping us from being able to make that choice, right? Analyzing that, trying to actually figure that out. And once we figure that out, working on it, nurturing it, so that we are able to heal it and fix it and bring things about to manifest in it, right? Right? That just makes sense, right? So yeah, that is our overall Virgo energy. We know that we are still in this age of Aquarius. You know, Aquarius is always working in the background energy. That energy is always, you know, the rebel in us. Like, what makes us rebel? You know, expect the unexpected. Like, opportunities happen at any time, being that we are in that energy, and Aquarius is in retrograde. It's like, take care of yourself in the meantime, in between time, and everything else is going to work out. It's like, the better you take care of yourself, the better you recognize things and patterns within yourself, then the better things on the outside actually get, right? So we know that the disciple for Aquarius is what's his name? His name is Judas, right? And we already know the story of Judas because you've been listening to me for a while. But if you haven't been, you know, go back and listen to some of those other videos. But definitely thank you for coming through, right? You are definitely appreciated. But basically, it's just, you know, it just says that Judas had a reason for doing what he did. Like, he just didn't, you know, just wake up that morning and was like, all right, well, Jesus, like, you know what, this is what we're doing right now. You know, I'm just gonna go ahead and tell you what it is, Jesus. I'm just gonna go ahead and like rat you out. You know, he didn't wake up that way. You know, it was reason behind it. So Philip comes after. You know, Philip is the Virgo disciple, right? So he is the one that is he's kind of like, he's very like analytical, right? He wants to be able to help Jesus with everything that he wants to do. He's a dedicated servant and he's hardworking. He's a fact checker, you know, like he's grounded. He want to make sure that everything goes over well, just like the actual Virgo, you know, like when he's loyal, you know, when he saw Jesus, because he was hanging out with what's his name? He was hanging out with John the Baptist and them, right? And then he had met Jesus, and when Jesus had came along, you know, he had told John, like, John, you know, it's been real. I've learned a lot, and I understand that the water is healing. Now I want to go with this man, because this man is going out into the earth. He's going out into the world, and he's telling all the people about what's going on. So he went and started spreading the world in the gospel of Jesus Christ, right? And then he told his homie Bartholomew about Jesus too, you know. So he was true to the cause. He was so true to the cause that he was bringing other people to the cause, right? And so when it was time to feed those 5,000 people with them fish and that bread, you know, he helped Jesus break it down. Like, Jesus, how we gonna do this? Do we really got enough food for these people? And Jesus had looked at him and he said, you know what, Philip, you look like the perfect person to figure out. Go ahead and figure that out for us. And he figured it out. And everybody, all the women, men, and children that was there by the water, everybody had fish and bread, and everybody was good. Everybody was fed, you know, because that was Philip. And not only did Philip do that, you know, Philip was also at the Last Supper when Jesus was sitting down. He was telling them, like, y'all, this food is so good. I really wish I could do this with y'all again. But right now, yeah, I don't know where this side of myself comes from. But nah, y'all, for real. So yeah, he was sitting there, you know, he was telling them about how good the food was, and he was letting them know this was going to be their last supper because he had to go away. He had to prepare a house for them. You know, he was going to his daddy's house, and, you know, him and his daddy was going to get the houses prepared for us. And Philip was like, oh, you not doing it? So you and your daddy going to do it. So can I meet your daddy? Like, you know, tell your daddy to come holler at us. Like, why he ain't at the Last Supper with us, you know? And then Jesus was like, Philip, like, come on now. Now, if you know me, you know my daddy. You know, like, no man sees the Father without seeing the Son. You've seen me. He lives in me. So you good. Don't even worry about it. Just know that me and my daddy, we're going to do this. And Philip was just like, oh, all right, that's cool, you know. And he went and he let he let Jesus get back to doing what Jesus was doing. And it's not that he was testing Jesus or anything of that nature. No, like that was just his nature. Like he wanted to make sure like everything was in order and everyone was taken care of, and he was loyal to that. He never went anywhere, but if he had a question and it didn't make sense, then he was going to be the person that hey make he he was the person in the classroom that was always raising their hand like, make this make sense to me, like he was that person, but he was still down for the cause, right? And that's just basically that's what this Virgo energy is coming in and doing. Like I imagine that Philip's shadow self, because this Virgo energy is definitely about analyzing ourselves and what we got going on, that stops us from being able to be our higher selves, to being able to commit to things and being able to manifest, right? So I would imagine that Philip's downfall, because of the type of questions that he asked, like his shadow self he was very insecure, like maybe he played the victim a lot, like in his mind he was like always a victim. He was always worried about someone like trying to get over on him, his shadow self. He could have very well been overly critical as well, like oh yeah, no, like that don't make sense, like oh, we ain't doing that, but that's not what he verbalized, like our shadow selves, our devil, is the things that we don't actually take responsibility for ourselves. And I just feel like that's what Philip's would be. So what is your shadow side, Aries, right? All right, now getting into this reading, all right, you guys are first of all coming in here as the Six of Wands. Like Aries, you are grounded on a pedestal, right? Like some of you are getting promotions in work. Some of you are getting your business is actually promoting. Your life overall is moving in a direction that you have been wanting it to move in. It's something that you've been very, very passionate about, something that you've been very, very grounded in, some type of pure energy that you have, and you've just been doing it. And the people around you are able to recognize what it is that you are doing. It's like show and tell, baby, what's up? Like, and it's almost like you some of you may even like felt like it wasn't coming. Some of you may not even see it, that it's actually happening, but you are actually walking towards and you're progressing towards what's next, right? You are being promoted. I almost feel like even people that doubted you, because I see the sixth wand is in your hand, but I almost feel like this might sound a little crazy, Aries. So before the Six of Wands is the Five of Wands. That's the chaos. That's the keeping things to yourself. That's not falling for the BS that everyone is like trying to push at you. That's you like taking the high road, but people are still like pointing fingers and coming for you, right? So I actually see those people like in the background. Like, these Five Wands here, those are actually the people from the Five Wands, right? But then, because understanding that you are one of the people in the Five of Wands as well, I feel like it was somebody close to you, Aries, that you didn't even see, that they didn't come to you with the apprehension or the rumors or the gossip or the doubt, but they were talking to one of those other four people, if that makes sense, right? So they didn't show their face, but now they see you moving up. They see you going on about your business, right? So they have to recognize that as well. It's like, Aries, you are moving towards your wishes. You're moving towards your dreams. You're moving towards your hope. And it's almost like you're not just moving towards it like on your own, like you're coming to a completion, like you are coming to an end, right? Like you can finally see, like, I can see clearly now, the rain has gone. Hey, it's gonna be alright. Bright, bright, sunshiny day. That's what that Wheel of Fortune is for you. It's like it activates everything that you need, right? And you are moving forward in it. So I feel like you being this, so we see the fixed signs that are all around the Wheel of Fortune, right? So I feel like that is a representation of the vitality in you, yourself. It's like you have recognized like who you are, and you are continuing to recognize what makes you tick. You're continuing to recognize your actual triggers. You are learning, like you are continuing to pick up knowledge, like you are at a point right now where you are just soaking up everything around you, right? And you are using all of that to propel yourself in life. It's like whatever it is. So I've never seen this before. I just love the way like spirit just works sometimes. So in this six of wands, this red cape, I am actually seeing this as the jackal, right? It's a jackal, and it's also, some people tend to think of it as Anubis, right? But what I see, this is that hard work that you've been putting in, that wish fulfillment, that goal that you've been working with, sharing with other people. I almost feel like you have this whole get rich or die trying passion, like when it comes to it, like this is my baby, like this is my beast, this is what I am going after, this is what I want. And that's how you feel about all your goals now. And then you have the actual snake that is there, and with the snake I see rebuilding, I see juvenation, I see like the shedding of old skin, things that no longer serve us, so that we can actually move forward. And it's like you've been doing that as well. That's why you were at the five of wands before, right? Like the bickering, the pettiness, the things not being clear. It was you actually and you decided to take the high route, right? So it's actually you being able to recognize things about yourself that have been holding you back, right? And once you actually recognize those things, like you just release everything that is no longer serving you. It's almost like you recognizing the cycles, you recognizing the actual patterns. Like it's like you have people depending on you, and it's like I say you have people depending on you, but I feel like you are the person that is depending on yourself, right? I feel like you're depending on yourself, like you are determined to move forward because you know that what you've been through is going to be able to help other people, and you're determined to make that happen. It's like you're determined to help other people, right? Not only are you determined to help other people, I feel like there is love that is coming in for you as well. Because with you analyzing yourself this way, right? With you correcting everything about yourself, and I'm not, with you noticing your own downfalls and trying to get them right, you are at the same time, like you are shining. You are beautiful. It's like you are embodying like God consciousness. I just have to be honest with you, Aries. It's like you are allowing spirit to press you forward. It's like there's no more fear, there's no more doubt. You just know that you got to do what it is that you need to do. And the fact that you are radiating that confidence, the fact that you are being yourself, the fact that you are ready to move forward, it's like you are shining, shine bright like a diamond. Shine bright like a diamond. And that wasn't you all the time. Like, there was a time when you just felt low down and like no one ever chose you. Like you were never the chosen one. Like you always had to hide who you were. And it's like spirit is saying, nah, come on up out of it. Like this is a change. I'm about to make your enemies your footstools. Oh God, that's what I heard. Whew, I'm sorry. That's what I heard. Like yes. Snaps on that. Thank you, spirit. Like Hey, go Aries. Like that is beautiful, right? Like, because you are coming up in the world. It's like you are up and coming. Whatever it is that you are working on, like, it's up and coming, right? And you are releasing everything that no longer serves or hold true to what it is that you want, because you recognize exactly where it is that you're going, right? You've been broken, you've been down, you've been out, you've been lied on, and you've even at times tried to match that energy, right? But that ain't you. That ain't you. Because one thing about Aries ain't fake now. Now like, I'm gonna tell you the truth. Sometimes I might talk too much. Sometimes, I don't know what to say. I'm gonna tell you the truth, and that's really, it's always been hard for you not to be true to yourself. But then at the same time, not being true to yourself, or when you're being true to yourself, when you kind of don't have the right boundaries up, or when you just allow anyone and everyone in your space, it can really, really tear you up. And that is like really the place that you are coming from. You have rebuilt yourself. You are recognizing your own truth. And that is why that death card is here. Like at this point, I'm me. Like, that's what Aries is saying. Like, I'm me. I'm okay with being me. Like that white horse is like a horse of surrender. Like, that is you taking the pureness of yourself along with your darkness, right? Because clearly that is dark, right? But that's you letting it go, releasing it, just dropping it. I'm done. Because I have to move on, and I have to move on forward. And you are actually moving into commitments. You're moving into commitments. You're moving into relationships. You are moving into emotional happiness, emotional fulfillment. You are moving into vacations, celebrations, marriages. You are actually probably moving towards your soulmate, right? This could definitely be a soulmate energy that is coming in for you. And I definitely feel like it is, because we have the World card here. Anything, oh my God, we got the World card in the Wheel of Fortune. Anything that you want, you can get. Basically, once you surrender everything that no longer serves you, then you bring in that Empress energy. This Queen of Cups turns into the energy because she has so much to give, right? Like, you are actually looking towards love, right? Once you're able to shed the things that no longer serve you, then you actually have that foundation, and you're able to see the love, the wishes. Like, I see a genie, right? Like, I see this as like the genie's cup, right? And she rubs it, and then she gets her idea. Everything that she ever wants, she get it. Because in the back of her mind, what she's actually thinking about is being that Empress and creating and manifesting the life that she actually wants, being able to nurture and love on the life that she actually wants. And you're able to do that because there's your King of Pentacles. Take it how it resonates with you, whether you are the male Aries or the female Aries. Like, if this is business, if this is job related, business, job, basically the same thing, business, love, like you are coming up. You are coming up in the world, right? Like, in the world of fortune, the world of fortune, in the Wheel of Fortune, like those fixed signs are still there, right? But they've grown. They are full of passion. Before you were using your passion to get to where it is that you want to go, but now you are at a point where you have created the world that you wanted using those passions. You've been grounded. You've trust spirit. You've let the magician show up in your life. You've been vulnerable, right? And now your King of Pentacles is coming in, and he is allowing you, right? He's allowing you to be the Queen of Cups. He's going to support your emotions. She's going to support your emotions. Take it how it is that you go, that it resonates. And you guys have kids. You have babies. This is soulmate energy. Because, I feel like someone out there is like, soulmate energy, there's no King of Cups. There's no, Queen of Pentacles. But what I'm actually seeing here is, it's almost like opposites. It's like opposites attract. It's like everything that you need, everything that you need from him or her, it's like, it's almost like you want love and you need love, and that King of Pentacles, like, he understands that, and he's loyal to the love that you need and your dreams and your desires. And this King of Pentacles, like, although, you know, he has it all together, he may be a little stubborn sometimes too. Like, you know, he has his money and like everything, like both of y'all have y'all eye on the prize. He doesn't need money. What he needs is somebody that is loving and kind and nurturing. That's what he needs. So it's like you provide for each other what you all need, right? Like, some good shit is about to happen to you, Aries. And it's happening out of nowhere, right? Don't let your issues fuck it up. That death card, if you know it no longer serves you, if you know that it's not matching the energy of what you want and where it is that you're trying to go, you let that shit go. You let that shit go. Do not let it block you. Be honest with yourself. Think hard. Think deep. Where's your communication? You don't have any communication. Like, the person that you know, your soulmate energy, like, he may very well, you guys may not be talking right now. There may be like some real silence going on between you two right now. Where you're thinking about him just like he's thinking about you, and he sees you. He sees you. Shit is going down with your job. Shit is going down with your job. But I see you're being promoted. Reevaluate. Change your perspective or fucking quit. Like, what is it that you want to do? Like, is this the job that you really, really want? Like, right? It's not everyone else's fault. It's yours. Wow, Aries. What is that? You are a grown-ass adult. Stop blaming others for your shit. Stop whining. If things are not working out the way that you want them to work out, you need to recognize in yourself what it is that it's time for you to let go so that you can build the foundation that you want. Like, are you actually the person that's being stubborn? Are you the person that is like unmoving? Like, you know, like, are you just thinking about yourself, the physical gratification of it all, Aries? Right? So there's definitely good things getting ready to happen for you. You two, put the fucking phone down. Put the fucking phone down. I feel like I got this for Aquarius, Capricorn, somebody like that. Put the fucking phone down, right? Definitely got it for Pisces. Too much screen time is making you awkward and sad. Go talk to a live person, right? Like, go out, have fun, enjoy life, enjoy nature, go in the park, go have a drink by yourself, like, go to the bar by yourself, you know, like, actually interact with other people. All right. So I definitely hope that makes sense and it resonates with you. If you have not yet, please go ahead, like, subscribe, hit that bell. If it resonates with you, please leave a comment. Thank you so much for coming through and spending your most valuable currency with me, which is your time, Aries. Happy Virgo season. Ooh, wish you great things. Great things are already there. Find out what you need to release and what you need to let go. Now I'm going to be great, Aries.